Today, I want to show you causa, one of my favorite Peruvian dishes. Classic version first, then my version. 12 minutes, 2 plates. Let's go. Causa comes from Peru. The word literally means cause. The story goes it was sold on the streets in the 1800s to raise money for a cause. That's how it got the name. 5 ingredients: papa amarilla, ají amarillo paste, lime, salt, olive oil. Sounds simple, but the ratios, the temperature, the amount of ají, that's what separates a real causa from something bland. I'll show you the base first, then we'll layer it two ways. 500 grams of papa amarilla, cooked whole. Quick note, if you can't find papa amarilla fresh where you live, you can find them either frozen, already peeled, or you can substitute them with Yukon Gold. They are the closest substitute. Same buttery texture, similar starch level, they work. How you cook them matters. Steam them if you can. You keep more flavor locked in the potato. Boiling works too. Just don't let them sit in the water once they're done. Peel them while still warm. Lightly mash. Don't turn them into puree. Keep some texture. That's what gives causa its bite. 6 spoons of Amarillo. Most people under season here. Don't be shy with it. Amarillo isn't just heat. It's citrus, it's floral, it's what makes Peruvian food taste Peruvian. If you can't find the paste locally, most Latin American groceries ship online. In a pinch, blend the roasted yellow bell pepper with a small habanero garlic and salt. That gets you kind of like close. Juice of 4 or 5 limes. This wakes everything up. Salt. Start with a spoon. Then 100 milliliters of good olive oil. Mix until it's glossy. Taste it. Should hit bright, spicy, salty, slightly rich. One tip. If you have time, rest the base in the fridge for 30 minutes before layering. The flavors settle and the mix holds its shape better in the mold. If it tastes flat, more ají. If it's not sharp enough, more lime. Never reach for salt first. The classic version first. Base, filling, and the base. Everything comes down to how firmly you press. No ring mold at home? A plastic cup with the bottom cut off works as well. Or you can just build it in a rectangle container. Half of the base into the mold first, and then press it down all the way to the edges. If you don't press hard, it will collapse when you unmold it. The filling I'm using here is a tuna mix, tomato and avocado, and any protein works. Canned tuna is what most Peruvians use at home. Rotisserie chicken shredded up, wrapped meat, cooked shrimp, whatever fresh and rich. Top layer of base, and press it again, evenly. Now, slowly lift the ring. Garnish makes the plate a plate. Black olive cream, avocado, fresh ají amarillo circles for that punch. You can make this a full day ahead. Keep it cold in the fridge. Garnish just before serving. That's the classic yellow, creamy yellow, with that dark ribbon of olive across the top. It's honest cooking. Now, my version. Same base, but the middle changes. Inside, there are shrimps, poached briefly and chopped, folded through with enoki mushrooms. Frozen shrimp is fine here. Just put them in the fridge so they defrost slowly. Poach them for 90 seconds, ice bath, and then chop them small. And enoki mushrooms, quick blanch in water with some miso, up to a minute, and then cool down. They're delicate. They bring texture without stealing the show. Can't find enoki? Anything mushroom here works. Thinly sliced shiitake, king oyster, cut into strips. What you want is that noodle-like bite. Same technique as the classic. Layer, press, layer, press. But the middle changes what the whole dish is. Now the garnish. This is where it becomes Nikkei. Ponzu gel dots, fresh Amarillo circles, enoki on top for the texture, slices of orange for brightness, cilantro, and whole shrimps on the side. If you can't make ponzu gel, just you can use ponzu. And if you cannot find ponzu, you can just mix with some soy sauce and lime. The orange might sound strange, it's not. Peruvian cuisine plays with citrus everywhere, and the sweetness balances the ají heat. This is what happens when you spend time in different kitchens and start pulling ideas together. Peru meets Japan on a plate. That's my causa. Two versions, both real. One's honest, one's clear with everything I've picked up along the way. Neither is better. That's the whole point, right? Understanding the base well enough so you can build into anything. Use whatever protein you have, swap the potato if you need to. The technique holds. Full ingredient list in the description. Written recipe on my website. Link below. Comment which one you try first. And next week, I'm breaking down the sauces. The mayos, the huancaina, the chimichurri. Subscribe so you don't miss it. See you on Thursday.